welcome back. Today I am with Cinmoore, and I am going to be checking out their indoor camera. This is a 360 pan and tilt with 3K resolution. If you guys are brand new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Always try to get you guys here the latest and greatest stuff. And even though this camera might look a little similar, they are doing it different than from what other companies are doing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the unboxing, pull it out, we're gonna talk about some of the features, and then as always, we're gonna go through the app and make sure everything works. So yeah, some of the features that this thing says is 5MP, privacy mode, human detection, auto tracking, pet recognition, cry detection, two-way audio, one-click calling, dual band Wi-Fi 6, and you could also do some device sharing. The other thing too is some of the stuff, I know with cloud, sometimes you got to pay extra. This stuff is going to be all included, so you're going to get some extra features without paying the extra price, which is very nice. If you guys are interested in this, check the description below. I will leave a link. That way you guys can purchase something that works very, very well. So here we go. This is your accessories. Here you do get your adapter, power cord, and then a mounting bracket. And the one thing I always love to check, and this one does have it, this is going to be USB-C, so that is very good. I'm glad they are using that. And then of course your power brick, there it is right there. Now I do have to say again, it feels quality. It doesn't feel like you're getting anything cheap. It feels like it works, that it's going to be working very well. So you are getting some quality materials here when you are purchasing it. Inside the box, of course, you get that mounting bracket, and then you also get some screws depending on where you're going to put it. So for now, I'm just going to have it set right here on the table. Now, some of the other stuff here that you do get is packaging is going to be very simple, basic, nothing fancy. It is very secured in there. You do get a user manual. Now, what I do like about the manual is it's very straightforward and to the point. It tells you everything that you get. There it is right there. Pause the video if you need to. And then here is the back side. It does tell you how to set it up, how to install it. And yeah, pretty good. Now, as we're coming here is one of the things here in the front, it does say please remove the film, so we're going to be able to remove it. There is a call button down here at the bottom, and then the USB-C charge is going to be on the back. And then here on the very bottom is where you're going to have the mount. So if you do have it mounted on the wall, then that's what you're going to do. If you have it here on the floor, it does have some rubber stops, so that way it's not sliding around. So very nice. Now, the one thing I do have to recommend too is when you do get the cameras here, if you do roll it up, and I mean, when you do face it, it's like this, so you have to slide it upwards. Yeah, it's kind of cute. It's got the little eyeballs that are closing. Down here is where you're gonna have your micro SD, and it does come included already with 60, I believe it's 64 gigs, and they do give you a good one here. It says it's a V30, U3, yeah, so this is going to be a pretty good one, a pretty good high speed, and it is already pre-installed for you, so just leave it alone and then you should be good to go. And then right next to that also you will have the reset button just in case you have any kind of issues whatsoever. So I'm going to go ahead and feed that micro SD right there. So pretty good. You do have a microphone here on the back. The rotation does feel like it's going to be pretty nice. And it's not a full, it doesn't go 360 all the way around in circles. It does stop, but you do get that 360 feel. So you do get it, that goes all the way around. Same with the eyeball goes all the way up, and then it does come all the way down. So let's go ahead and plug this in. We're gonna get some power, some juice into this. Now, right before I do that, this is the app. So just go to the Google Play Store, go to the App Store, it's just Cinmoore app. If you do type it up and it doesn't come out, there is a QR code right there. So all you gotta do is just hit up that QR code and you should be good to go. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and install it, and then let's go get some power on this thing and let's set it up. Okay, so now that we have the app installed, you do get a user agreement. I can't do some of the screen recording only because it is going to do privacy, security features, stuff like that. So it's not going to record everything. So I'll try to show you guys here as much as I can. So all you got to do is just hit agree. You will get a pop-up notification there at the bottom that says if you want to allow some stuff. So just hit allow. And then register. So I don't have an account. If I did, I could just put my email, log in, and I'm good. But on the top here, on the top right, just hit register, and then it's going to ask you for your email. So I'm going to go ahead and put my information in. And once you do that, there is a little confirmation that you've read some of their policies. So click on that and then hit confirm. The next step is that it's going to send you an email for a verification code. So that code is going to change constantly depending on what it is. So if it's whatever it is for me, it's going to be different for you. So just so you know, keep that in mind. You will get an email, very simple, very basic. I'm just going to go ahead and copy it and go over to the app and then paste it and then next, and it's done. Set up your password and make sure it's a password that you won't forget. I'm going to go ahead and hit confirm. And now we are good to go. It looks like the app is ready. It's set. To set this up, you have to click on the plus on the top right-hand corner. So go ahead and hit plus. It's going to give you another pop-up thing that says it's going to take pictures, recording. You are using a security app, so you want to allow while using the app. And then that's it. So here it says there is a QR code. So the body QR code is automatically saved to the album, add QR code. So I'm gonna get the device here. And on the bottom, there is a QR code. So all I'm gonna do is just use my phone and now it is loading. So very good. So the first thing you have to do, it says press and hold the reset button for 5 seconds until you hear the prompt. The device is powered on. Short press the reset button twice to hear the prompt. So these are just steps to reset the device. So right now I don't have it plugged in. So let's go ahead and plug this in now. And typically when you plug it in, you do have a little blue light right here. So I'm gonna have this thing pointed to me. It's gonna be
power on. Please use Cinmoore software to bind the device.
Okay, so it's talking to me already. This says the device is powered on. If you hear that prompt, then you're good. Hear a tone or see a flashing blue light. So once you do that, confirm that and click that button right here, and then the next is going to lit up. So I'm just waiting for this thing to turn around to do its thing. The blue light in the front is blinking, so I'm gonna hit next. And then it says to find and connect, determine. I'm gonna hit allow. Just always hit allow and confirm while using the app. And there it is. Right now it's already popping up that it is trying to set up. So very easy. I really love how when you do have devices like this, that it sets itself up extremely easy. The next thing is it says select the Wi-Fi. Now because it is dual band, it says supports 2G and 5G at the same time. Right now I am not connected to the Wi-Fi, so I'm gonna go ahead and select my Wi-Fi, enter the password, and then we should be set. Okay, so now once you have it connected, make sure you do hit confirm, and what it's gonna do, it's going to show that it is now connecting the app to the device itself.
Wi-Fi connection in progress. Please wait.
So there you go. Just follow the steps, be patient, and you should be fine. Now real quick, while this is doing its thing.
Wi-Fi connection successful.
Okay, it's successful. If it wasn't successful, there is a reset button there that you could just do the whole thing from the beginning, and this thing will walk you step by step on how to do it. All you do is just hold the reset button
connected to the platform
for a couple seconds, and then you should be good to go. Now, once it's done, it does say that it's successfully binded, and then you could name the device. So let's just say this is for one of your kids. You could just call it whatever you want. Right now I'm just gonna leave it as Cinmoore. And then it also has recommendations on where you want to set it. So like front door, backyard, slide door, garage, whatever it is. I'm just gonna hit done. I'm not gonna put location. Okay, so it looks like we are now connected. I'm gonna give you guys a closer look on how this thing is. So here is the app, and I have it just right here, right next to me. If I do use the keypad, I could actually move the device back and forth. So pretty good. Everything on this thing just works great. Now the phone is definitely telling me there's some motion, some whatever it is. Yeah, it's like alerting me saying like there's somebody there. Now, if I did have like my face recognition on this thing, it wouldn't alert me, probably not as often, only because it knows it's like a recognized user. But pretty good. So, okay, I'm gonna show you guys here the actual phone itself. So you have your recordings, you have your sounds, you could take a photo, siren, and privacy mode. If you are wanting to call, then you can just click on this button here, and then you're gonna get a pop-up. So always allow. So it's pretty good, very active. If you're testing it, of course, when you're like right in front of it, it's gonna create like a crazy echo. But it's pretty nice. When you do your recordings here, you'll be able to see all the different stuff. It has all the different events. It says format memory card detected. Please format the card before using local recording. So here is the format card. Make sure you do format when you are setting it up for the first time. I'm gonna hit cancel for now, but this is where all your recordings are gonna be. If you did have your events or anything like that, then you're gonna be able to find it there. So there's my little shortcut there. So you do have events, security, and then me, and here is all the recordings that is there. So very easy to see how everything is set up. You do have your date format, your devices. If you needed to do anything with it, you just click on it. On the top right hand corner, there's going to be some of your settings. And the settings is going to be set up specifically for the device. So you got message notification. I'm going to turn that off just because my phone is going crazy right now. So I'm just going to confirm it. There is your smart detection. So depending on how you are setting it up, you have your human detection, pet detection, motion, stay, sound, face, and then detection sensitivity. You could set up to low, medium, and high. So very, very good there. I believe they could do some updates later, which will be like included with like hand gestures and stuff. So that'll be nice. You do have a sleep schedule. So depending on if you're like, okay, everyone's home, I want to be sure that this thing knows. Same thing with your camera image, your light, alarm, sound, your automatic cruise and PTZ calibration. That's like the movement stuff. Of course, you could do your device sharing, upload diagnostic logs, and then of course delete the device or even reboot it. So pretty good how this thing works. Very, very simple. If you did need to reset it for whatever reason, you could delete the device or reboot the device. I believe for when you schedule the sleep, if you do that, you could set up a time where the camera just kind of like shuts off, and then you're good to go. But because it also has sound recognition, crying recognition, stuff like that, then it's going to be able to set itself up so that way it records everything that you want to record and stuff that you don't want to record. So very good. If for whatever reason you did need to change the name here in the settings here at the very, very top, just click on the name itself and then you could just rename it to whatever it is. So I'm going to go ahead and hit delete the device to reset it, so that way when the next person wants to use it, you should be good to go. So yeah, so once you have it delete, hit confirm. It's going to now reset itself, and that's pretty much it. Now when you do give this, if you are like, for example, for me as I'm reviewing it, if you are wanting to give this to somebody, or if you're resetting this up to a different Wi-Fi, different network, different whatever, if for whatever reason you can't delete it, just come up here, scroll this thing up, and then hit that reset button there. Once you do, you'll get a notification that says that it's going to be resetting. So very, very good, very simple to use. There it is, resetting. So I just hit it a couple times and then it's good. So once it's done, once it's doing its thing, it says it's resetting.
Successfully reset factory settings.
There you go. So back to factory settings.
Cinmoore software to bind the camera.
It's doing its thing. So from here, now it's like it's brand new. So if for whatever issues you have to set it up from one Wi-Fi to the next Wi-Fi. Very simple, just hit that button a couple times. If you can't delete it, that's okay. Once it's reset, it's not binding onto your app. And then once you're gonna set it up again, just scan it, and that should be it. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think about this stuff. There is some really nice features on this. And I have to say, yeah, if you guys are looking for something that's a little bit more upgraded, a little bit more unique, more features, more stuff, this is going to be the camera that you're gonna wanna get. So Cinmoore is doing some really good stuff, and they are going to be providing some updates, some upgrades, and you don't even have to get like cloud services like that, because it's gonna be all built in and the features will be already inside the app. So very good. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys are interested, check the description so that way you guys can get hooked up with something pretty nice. With all that being said, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.